Yo, welcome. We're about to get started in a second. Yeah, it's a late night one. But we about to get these chapters in. Yo. Carl, are you live? Hey, bro. Yo.
What up, nigga?
Nah, you all on the YouTube with that? Nah.
What this colored boy said?
Man, the funny.
I don't know what Colors say. Colors, what you say a while ago?
Yo, Che, big up yourself and Sleepy Bean Peace 10K. Big up yourself and welcome to the stream, bruh.
Are you streaming right now?
Yeah, yo, check me out. Hey, YouTube world, we live tonight. We got two guest hosts. Fargo, big up yourself. Bruce Lee, big up yourself. Bro, I'm not getting Street Fighter 6 right now, dog.
Bruce Lee, aka
Sight Music, you bugging, dog. I'm not getting no Street Fighter 6 right now, bro. I don't know why.
Not getting to sleep.
Nah, Street Fighter 6. I'm gonna get it, but it ain't gonna be okay. When you getting it? Let me stop. You already know, Fighting Game God. That's the only person.
Che, dwelling on the fighting world, bro.
I'm gonna get it. I'm not gonna say I ain't gonna get it, but I'm gonna get it. But it's just gonna be for a little time. Like, you know, I gotta.
Go for the fight. I ain't gonna do it. Go for the fight. I ain't gonna do it. Yo, that's so old. Do it for the fight.
Dang, I ain't know how. I'm trying to make sure the background.
Where's that young gal now?
That trying to make sure the background ain't too echoey or something, you know. Cause sometimes the background be doing that craziness. Hold on. Let me get.
Ooh, boy, when you work all day, you take your shoes off, you take them socks off, boy.
Yo, man, not even take off my socks yet.
Bro, the cheesiness right now that I'm smelling, oh God.
Nah, man.
I feel like my good still, no, cause
we on here to talk about One Piece,
so
and we gotta get realistic around here.
I didn't even sweat your feet down.
Yo, Chase said, big up Bruce Lee.
Big up yourself in our Pizzo.
No, not Pizzo. I ain't saying nothing about Pizzo.
No.
Oh.
Chair Pizzo, he knows.
Okay. Yeah, that one there.
She knows what I'm talking about. Big up yourself, Pizzo.
Big up yourself in the chat. Yo, we got 3 people in here watching in the YouTube, and we got 1 on Twitch. I never know who that 1 is on Twitch, but that's alright. They keeping the numbers up.
You know exactly who it is, you know.
Oh, well, yeah, if that's the case, I know exactly who it is.
Tell me how we kick their butts.
Alright, hold on.
Alright, let me unwind. You know, I just got in the crib. Let me, like Fargo said, let me take my socks off, let my feet stretch a little bit.
It's,
probably gotta go wash my feet real quick.
Damn.
Oh, he bullshit.
Hey, YouTube, I do apologize for the realness. It's the realness, you know. Nah.
Oh, my bad.
I gotta roll me a split too.
Nah, you're good. I mean, it's a natural part of life. Who don't have stink feet when they take their socks off? I mean, it doesn't smell good. I know naturally.
I mean, you know.
Whoa! I forgot. Dang.
Yo, chat.
Hey, chat. Right, chat. Listen, man. Some people they like feet, so you know. I don't want to.
You know what?
Huh?
Club.
man try to throw me under the bus.
Yo, I'm saying.
That man try to throw me under the bus. But you know what? But you know what? I'm a nigga that's proud of that shit, so I'm in a business.
Hey, it's 4 of us here. What do you mean? It's literally two people on the phone and 2 people in the chat. I mean, that could have been to. I wasn't, you know, but.
It's alright, bro. God, nothing said, no shame. There's no shame in my game, bro.
Dad, you're laughing at me, dog.
There's no shame in my game, bro.
Hey, listen, man. A girl gotta have cute feet. That's why they like to get their nails done.
You definitely do. Messing with me.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know why y'all think it's for messing with me. You definitely do.
Nigga, you ain't the only one. You think I want to be laying down and when I wake up I got scars on my shin?
Hey, let me play the intro real quick, sir. Let me play the intro, cause
Sheets ripped up.
stuff getting. We talking about it tonight, but hold on. Let me get.
Mattress all ripped up.
Let's get the
All
intro.
ripped up, bro. You know what
You would have swear it was Freddy.
Yo,
Like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah, man, I want to say big up one Jamaican attack, you see me? Yeah, man, I say big up one Maclan, you see me? I say big up one Lucy, you see me? I say big up Brass Mike and Maxine, you see me? I say big up Mali, one Mali Badman, you see me? I say big up my son, Papa, you see me? And I say big up myself, one Brown Bass, you see me? And most of all, big up the most side.
fucking dickhead, yeah?
That's why.
Bomber drop, damn you!
I just heard an old lady laugh.
hit that. Yeah, welcome to the stream. You know, like I said, we're live tonight. We're live tonight. Welcome to the stream, man. Let me hear that song real quick, cause that had to be something else.
Cause I know that you're a man. So if he sounds like a lady, maybe that's a problem.
Bumbleclot.
Yes, sir.
Well, let me tell you something.
I'm just checking out.
One knuckle up like a gal and a whore.
Damn. But I know that they louder than
My
me.
granny did tell me when me a picnic.
I didn't know y'all was that loud. Y'all so loud in the YouTube world.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
No, I mean, you have to turn on the phone, man.
So
So your boy too deep.
should I finish what I was gonna say, or should I tone it down? What do I do?
That didn't just happen. That didn't just
Yeah,
happen.
so
Just listening to the intro real quick.
when I laugh, I sound like Uman Duppy.
Woman, duppy.
That my granny used to tell me.
Jaja.
When I laugh, I sound
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, grandma, to that. I'm sorry.
yes, I know. When you really think about it.
Okay, I mean,
Sometimes I laugh like I have this high pitch.
intro sound alright, but you know we gotta polish that. You know, I'm not ahead of the music and sound effects department, so we're gonna get somebody on top of that. But yeah, hey, we're talking about some One Piece tonight, you know.
I'm decided.
One Piece to chat about tonight, you know.
Yeah, man, One Piece.
One
One piece talks.
One piece of shit, you know.
One piece of shit.
Well, no, alright. Sorry. We didn't mean it like that still. But alright, what you know? The One Piece. Yes, sir. One Piece. Chapter 1146. Motion in Stillness. Oh boy. Why am I acting like I'm so tired of reading One Piece? Like
Jamaica.
I've read all 11,000 chapters. And I know I haven't. Let me see.
Just kind of squeeze right through, yeah.
Watch out now. I gotta put them. I got
Yeah, this shit do look like y'all.
I gotta put the
Bumbo.
I gotta put the guess what's them in another I gotta put them in another dimension real quick. Alright, let's see. So full screen on this side. Okay, that's what it look like. If I wanted to get the chat, you know, that would be I'm just looking at something differently. I need to bring this down. Hold on. Hold on. Trying to see if I could I think that's the best I could get this screen right here. Yeah. Alright, so motion and stillness. Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate. Yo. Yes. Alright. Yes. Nah, you done tried my dog. You tried my dog. I know you meant Sagat though might be in season 3 in Street Fighter 6. If you ever told me you met that, then bro, nah. You tried my dog. Yo. They right now. Hey y'all, I put y'all. Hey, right now, you know, right now, I have them in that shadow realm, you know. So, actually, true that. We're gonna get that conversation here one time. We'll start up back. Once we start up back the argumentative, the discussion part of this channel. What I wanna go? What I wanna go? I just went offline on both of them probably. Let me see. Okay, so it'll hold on. Yeah. So sometimes it's gonna probably chip out and chip back in. Like now I got an excellent connection. But ooh, did I just show everything that I wasn't supposed to show a while ago? Yeah. sometimes I'm sorry if it does chip in and chip out, but yeah, that's the kbps. It drops down, and I could tell it gets real bad, so things might seem glitchy, but we're still on point. So let's get back to it. Nah, we're talking about Yamcha and Bulma, what they used to have. Alright, let me step out of the shadow realm real quick, because they're talking about some other stuff. So yeah, Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 31. I'll never ever forget the debt I owe you. I'll be your follower for life. Okay, so check it, right? It's interesting. So even if we get Yamato to leave from Wano and possibly join the Straw Hats, we're gonna have Page One and Oti being new. What would you call them? Like how Odin had his followers. This is how Page One is starting to pick up. Page One. I said Page One. Yamato. This is how Yamato is picking up her crew, right? So she's starting her actual crew, which is interesting. I didn't know this is how this is gonna go down, and I wouldn't expect every Topi Roppo to try and join, right? Damn, we had a bunch of people in the chat a while ago. We had like almost 5 people, but we have and we got, who's this? Her name, I think her name is Otama, right? Yeah. Page One. They heal pretty quickly though for zones. Remember they got the zone ability, so already, because Page One was, remember, a couple chapters ago. Yeah, I'd say the same thing too. I ain't gonna lie. No, but I'd probably say a base form saying. Alright, my bad. I was in the shadow room. I'm listening to a side conversation. Let me get through this, and then I'll get back into the shadow room. We'll cast the shadow room onto this stream. But right now, let me get through this chapter, because it's a side conversation going on that I'm quite interested in. Let's see. So yeah, we might get these two. This is going to be interesting to see how this plays out in the entire storyline itself. Yamato actually picking up crewmates. Yeah, that's cool. All right. So we got did we actually did 45? Hold on. Whoa. Let me just backpedal real quick. Let me just wait. We did 45? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did 45, but geez, I must have been really tired. Cause I know I'll be doing these streams late at night, and I don't remember my reaction to this, to find a perky child. So I suppose the school. I mean, I'm pretty sure we got to here, right? Because I mean, the stream says we got there. I mean, I got a title, but man, we got here pretty quickly. Didn't know that. All right, well, let's just go 46. I'm probably gonna, after we get through this chapter and the next one, I'm gonna backpedal and see, you know, when we get the shadow realm back up. Hey Fargo, I call y'all the shadow realm, dog. Whenever I got y'all in my headphones and the entire stream can't hear y'all in the shadow realm. Yeah. Not like Yu-Gi-Oh. Hey, and look, when I'm ready for the stream to hear y'all again, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast the Shadow Realm onto the stream. You damn, man, talking about Exodia and stuff. Alright, so we got Yamato and Page One finna join up. Alright, so hey, are you, I'm guessing it's an intruder. An intruder? Oh no, just intruder. Alright. Well, intruder. one of the human intruders who the castle guards couldn't handle. You're the ones who are kidnapping the children then. You dare call me a human? Oh yeah, cause he did. Yeah, cause these holy knights, they be on some, oh, we are gods. Gods. You sound like Eneru and the Celestial Dragons, or the Celestial Dragons, right? Eneru or the Celestial Dragons. What would gods want with the children of Elbaf? What are you talking about? They're giants. Why wouldn't? Yeah. Yeah. What she said. Those are my friends. No, is she walking? What is that? Tip. Where are you taking them? Give back my friends. Give back my friends. Hold your tongue, boy. Okay, so we still got the kids marching towards I think the fire. I think by this time, yeah, the fire is still going on. So yeah, they're you know, she got them going towards the fire. They're still sleeping. Intruder. So they're still sleeping, right? And there's something that I realized about Killingham, but we're gonna get to that later. As far as like if they still have to be sleeping for him to be using his ability, but we're gonna talk about something about that. So we got who's this? Jinbei, Usopp, Nami, Colin, and Brooke. You dare call me a human? We don't want to skip over this, like this whole Brooke getting his own panel and acting as if he recognizes this girl, right? Yeah, we're not gonna skip over that. Right, we're gonna get into that in a second. So we'd prefer a simpler method, but at that size, our options are limited. Okay, so this is while she's talking, they're just showing stuff that's going down on the side. So they'll just have to walk. We will take them to the Holy Land via an appropriate route. The Holy Land, Mary Joa? So Nami's, you know, she's over here discussing her entire plan. Which I don't, you know, I always realize bad guys do that. They tell you their moves, they tell you their weaknesses, they tell you what their plans are. And then they decide to attack, huh? Yeah, you know, like that. I was telling my homeboy, like, yo, if they just decided to like take the kids and do whatnot, and then they know the Straw Hats are there, so why even get into a skirmish? Like, just do or not do to pick them, and then, you know, cut. You didn't have to sit here and just, oh yeah, we taking the kids to the Holy Land. And you know, you got them dissing you up, calling you a human, and you know you ain't no human, but you want to sit there and like, if you wasn't there talking, you would have never got disrespected. So now look, now you done got disrespected, and then you over here talking mess. Your whole entire the Holy Land, Mary Joa. Are you a celestial dragon then? What? You mean these ugly, annoying? Wait. You don't look like the ones I'm thinking of. And then who is this? Is this book with the dot dot dot? I suspect it's something above the holy nights. Hold on. I suspect it's something above that, the holy nights. Okay. The very same. Well, I didn't even understand why he said I suspect it's something above that, the holy nights. The very same. Does that mean you're capturing all these kids to turn them into slaves? So she's already starting to use her ability. And hey, what's this arrow doing? So okay, so she got her ability about to pull up on Usopp, and Usopp is like mid-talk. He just sees the arrow. I was thinking like they're transparent, like you can't see them, like Summer's ability, where you can't see the thorns. But I guess okay. You'll do no such thing. Zeus, did you call for me, Nami? Why does it keep chasing me? Get it off. Okay, so yeah, Usopp's running around. And then up here we have while Homegirl was doing her whole, you know, what we gonna do with the kids, we got Ripley and Frankie, you know, and Lilith and Bonnie. They're all running, you know, because Ripley's a giant, so she could carry them while running. And then we got Frankie doing his laser, radical, what is it, radical laser or something like that. And then he shot this thing down. Huh? Yeah, he's the secret weapon. When you say that, what do you mean? Like he's gonna be Pluton? The next Pluton? Because I think they said, like, I think in One Piece they say it takes an ancient weapon to destroy another ancient weapon. So I don't know if two of the same ancient weapons can exist. It was something that me and my friend was talking about. I think... yeah, I mean... There's well, Pluton should be a technically, I think okay, based on what I think, it's a battleship, like a big old battleship. No. That robot is just, that was just a friend of Joy Boy from the past. Cause that robot exists almost pre the Void Century. Probably, yeah, a friend from the past. Just like Zunisha, that big old elephant that walks. Yes, that's a friend of Joy Boy too. Right. Yeah, based on what do you mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Wait, what do you mean? Right. So Joy Boy was a separate person, yes, but you know what's but that, you know what I wanna, you know what's crazy though? Check this out though, cause here's my thing. If Joy Boy was an actual person before the Devil Fruit existed, that's what I want to know. Not what I said, Joy Boy. No, not Joy Boy. Sorry, hold on. Pause. Not Joy Boy. Nika, Sun God Nika. I'm wondering if Sun God Nika. Right. So that's what I'm saying though. So that's what I'm trying to figure out, if Nika existed as an actual being, like an entity, or like a celestial being, or an astral, like a divine being or something, like if he existed pre the fruit. Like what came first, the chicken or the egg? You know what I mean? Obviously the chicken, but and the egg came first. He said, let's use our brains here. All right, so yeah, we got this. So yeah, that ain't gonna lie, that's my thing. If I could find out if Sun God Nico was an actual person before the devil fruit existed, I got an interesting theory about that, because that would make more of a sense as to how devil fruits were created first, because they talk about the forest god taming demons, right? And I was telling me and my homeboy, we were like discussing, like, you know how people back in the days, they talk about like, okay, if the sea does something to you, like, oh, we're gonna bless your ship so the sea god won't destroy it. But there ain't no actual entity out there, it's just the sea. You know, it's just the time of the year they're going out to sea and the waves are crashing. So you know what I mean? They're like, oh, praying that the sea gods will take care of you out there. You know what I mean? So it's the same instance now when they say that the forest gods were taming demons, and in One Piece or Japan necessarily, demons equal devil. You know what I mean? Just like how I forgot what they equal out angels to. Angels and in Yu-Gi-Oh it's the same thing. Fiends. Okay, no, in Yu-Gi-Oh they called fiends. They were gonna put the type as devils, right? Devil type cards, you know, like how you got warrior type, you got sea serpent, you got insect types. So they were gonna, when it's supposed to translate it over here, it was gonna say devil types, but instead they corrected that and called them fiends. And fiends and demons are pretty much the same thing. So when they say the forest god were taming demons, it's like, okay, so the people from back in the days, they see these devil fruits sprouting, you know, so of course we're, you know, where you pick fruits from the forest. So now they're blaming the forest gods for the creation of these devil fruits, therefore stating, oh, the forest gods tame demons. So okay, at that point in the Harley text now, right, from in the book of studies and all of that shit, if the forest god tamed demons, that right there would show a pinpoint time in when devil fruits were created. You know what I mean? So I don't know if like, okay, if, because in the Harley text, pre that text, you got, they talk about the sun god, or they talk about how, I gotta go back to it, because the Harley text is a bunch of stuff. I remember it, but I don't remember it word for word. But devil fruits are still a mystery in One Piece, and we I guess when Luffy gets down to the final boss, that's when we're gonna get the reveal of what devil fruits are and how they were originated, or what's their origin story or whatever. Because it's still kind of like a puzzle. Yeah, exactly. Right. Hey man, yo, bless up yourself. That was almost 15 minutes ago. My bad. I hope you're still here. Don't forget to subscribe. You know what I mean? And I guess you can like the video. That would help as well. But share, definitely share the channel so I could get more. And also go to my Twitch. Anyway, let's keep going. So we got Usopp running because he's always scared. You know, he's the comedic character of the group. Well, one of them, because you got, you know, the whole damn crew is comedic when it comes down to it. Okay, so we got Usopp running. So we got, oh yeah, Nami was about to power up and do something. So she does this move called Thunder Spark, right? Tempo. So, okay, so she let that attack off. Hold on, wait, go back. Okay, so Zeus is in his white cloud form, but then is that Zeus still? Like, did he turn into a shark? Thunder Shark, Tempo, okay. No, it's remember Nami got to that cloud now that she's carrying around. Yeah. So he turned into yeah, his name is Zeus, yeah. homegirl, one day the world as we know it will cease to exist. So she does her arrow ability and turns the cloud attack right back towards Nami. Or so we thought. Hold on, what she says? The one day the world as we know it will cease to exist. Or so we thought. Run, Nami, look out. So yeah, she's speaking in some parables and whatever. Eek, I'm sorry, Nami. So Nami just took her own attack. That's crazy. Wait. ... It's me. Oh no, that was not Nami. That was Brooke. Okay, Jesus. I was gonna say, damn, that was crazy. That wasn't, bro. I looked. Wow. What a man. I just heard something from the Shadow Realm. The boy Fargo just came out with some craziness a while ago. That boy said, yo, he thinks the story of One Piece is being told by Brook. Which, yeah, I mean, Brook cannot die. He technically is immortal. Like, in a sense, where... Oh, speaking of immortal, let's not cut to the chase. We gotta slow down a little bit, because we're talking about immortality here. We got to get through this chapter. I mean, I don't know about the One Piece followers that I have on YouTube, but I am pretty far back as far as the reviews go, but I am up to dated with the chapter. So I'm basically, I even know about the spoilers, because, you know, I'll ruin myself when it comes down to it. Like, I don't got time to wait till the official drops. I got to know what's going on now. Like, you don't understand myself when it comes down to it. I got to know. Like, and this to come out on Sunday, you know, the spoilers come out like Tuesday, Wednesday. We be on it, and those are just the translations. We don't even got no scans or nothing. We over here just trying to review the context to the dialogues and the context and everything. Like, you know, we don't even got no scans. We just reading, and we over here getting a fix and shit. Yo. Nah, I ain't never gonna forget that. Sending data. Jaja. Oh my goodness. Yeah, nah, you right. Y'all still in the Shadow Realm. Dang, you know what's going on right now? They I don't know why this program. I'm assuming it's the program. So check this out, YouTube and Twitch. Yeah. Nah, not really. I never did wonder. Okay. Why though? Can you tell me why? No. I know why he. I know. I'm saying why he always grabbed his leg. What happened? Yeah. He probably injured it. He probably injured it, man. And he does. Remember, he fights. The way he fights, he put a lot of torque on his knee because he's very explosive. So, Batista, and he's a I think he naturally is a weightlifter. I think that's one of the. I think like one of their main injuries is their knees first before anything. Like, that's the first injury they normally get is their knees. Right. So that's probably why he always grabs that knee, cause that boy Batista is an animal for real, man. That's the most he's ever lifted. Yo, he was 500 pounds. No, wait. You're saying him naturally as a human being is 500 pounds. No, I mean, yeah, okay. Not, yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Okay, so when he was, but I'm just saying though, at some point in his life, no, because Big Show is down there 7 feet tall, and Big Show is what, over 500 pounds. That's what he's always stated to be, right? True enough. Who else is over? Right. That's bro. They say 100 men versus a gorilla. I think if you get 100 Batistas at that record. Right. Oh no. Alright. Yo, Nami, first of all, I can't believe she pulled, I don't know how she pulled this off to get Brooke to, true enough, especially this little goofy little picture here. It's, yes. Anyway. Yeah, she managed to get out of the way and Brooke got hit. And then we got Clover here. Hold on, a small number of humans realized it. Wait, did I stop? Yeah, I did. I thought I read, didn't I read through the whole thing? Hold on, but a small number of humans realized it and warned the world of the danger. Wait, how come I didn't read that part? I didn't read that part? But a small number of, okay, so wait. She says, one day the world as we know it will cease to exist, or so we thought. But a small number of humans realized it and warned the world of the danger. Okay, yeah, true enough. So they showed Clover. Oh, this is Robin's mom. So we got Clover, Robin's mom, and Vegapunk. So we got Usopp right here. He's about to take fire. He fires off the Gunko, right? Who's the third person? Who's the third person? Who? Booker T? Five time. Booker T. Yeah, now Booker T is for real, man. Nah, Booker T was a for real, man. When I seen Booker T, dog, I was like, yeah. And he actually started to become champion. Okay, so we got Bullseye. You thought we'd be intimidated by celestial dragons? Ah, you didn't have to be so gruesome, Usopp. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to blow your upper half off. What? Ew, I felt bad for her, but the way she's regenerating is really gross. You're right, it's really creepy seeing someone come back to life. Bro, they're gonna animate the crap out of that, because and now it is unstoppable. Huh? No one can stop it. So she got her arrow technique going straight down to Usopp. Ah, I had a feeling these arrows are pointing toward the targets of her attacks. Okay. We've got this. We've got this one, Usopp. It would be... Hold on. It would be the height of folly to take a hit as predicted. The countdown has begun. Okay, so... this... when they animate this part right here... That's gonna be crazy, cause the way they talk about her how she's regenerating and the way Usopp blew off the top part of her body, you can see like but yeah, she started regenerating. So she has some kind of immortality, just as Saturn and the rest of the other Gorosei, right? Because Usopp completely blew off the top part of her body. Like, that was gone. To the point where the Cullen pirates are there and they're like, yo, Usopp, you ain't had to be so gruesome with it. Right? But even Usopp's new attack is pretty... That's like... His attack's pretty cool. Because it gives off a, you know, like, that much power. I mean, it's a grenade. So she starts up her attack, and Nami can grab it. Okay. Wow. The countdown has begun. Okay, so the countdown to get the kids, obviously, to the final destination. Right? Okay, so that's crazy. You didn't have to be so gruesome, Usopp. Who is that talking though? Is that Cullen? You thought we'd be intimidated by celestial dragons? I ain't gonna lie though, Usopp, he still be moving like a coward, but he be having motion. Pause. Right? He still be. He is scary. He is the Krillin. I ain't gonna cap. He is the Krillin. He do. Damn. He do come in clutch. Bro. Like. Nah, he we're gonna get into that though. We're gonna talk about that. Alright, so we got a vast war will ensue and drag the entire world into it. And which side the giants pledge their allegiance to will have a profound effect on the outcome of the war. The whole world at war? That would never happen. So you're trying to seize control of Elbaf in preparation for it, by taking children as hostages. What a cheap cowardness. I perform my duty as commanded, but it could be for nothing. The lives of a few children might as well be trash to me. I do not understand the concept of hostages. What's wrong with you? You got a few screws loose? I'll fight you. Who need a new attack? Who? Now Usopp, he just did an attack though. He did an attack that it looked like it's a new attack. I said you got skeletons. He just did an attack though. It's a new attack, and it looks pretty. No, he got a new one. It looks like an explosion. An explosion, like on impact, it lets off like it looks like a nuclear bomb type shit. Yeah, and it got a skull behind it, like the effects of it. Nah, he putting in work. He putting in work right now. Huh? because I wouldn't want to say this is a cheap attack. You feel me? It's 4 against 1, but Homegirl is strong. You feel me? Homegirl's strong. Homegirl just turned around Nami's own attack, right? Hit Brooke with it, and Usopp came out of nowhere and was like, okay, bet, I'm gonna just fire off while she's like kind of, you know, having her concentration on Nami right quick. You feel me? Yeah. So he threw off an attack, and if this person if she was a weakling now, that was a dead hit target. She would have been out the game, but she just did a regeneration ability because she's immortal. So right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. I'm just listening to the Shadow Realm right quick, y'all. Nah. When he fought the dinosaur in Wano. Yeah. Sanji was downstairs fighting the dinosaur. One of Kaido's commanders. Oh, okay. He's talking about in Egghead. Cause remember in Bruce Lee Bruce Lee be like, yeah. But yeah. Yeah, he dropped it. Yeah. Right. Nah, but Zoro definitely got a boost in Zoro definitely got a boost after he fought the dinosaur dude in Wano. So yeah, man. Nah, the Shadow Realm is definitely talking about just how strong Luffy and Zoro and Sanji got versus how strong Usopp can get. Cause Usopp he really can take some hits, but it's like the output of power. Like how much can you really rely on him to take on certain fights? You know what I mean? Yeah, he's 19. Which you know. No, but listen. Here's the thing, though. So here's the thing, though. Right, right, right. With when Luffy, but you know what's crazy? Like right now, he's doing stuff where he's like, all right, you seen how, huh? I know you keep doing that. What I was gonna say was, it's like how Goku, after a while, Goku learned how to use Kaioken. It don't really exert as much damage, but Luffy started doing this thing where, if you notice, oh shoot, uh, nah.
I'm gonna lie to you, the creators of both One Piece and Dragon Ball Z, they fuck with each other, bro. Like, I don't know if you noticed in little like segments or little scenarios, bro. Like,
yeah, we gotta bring back. We gotta bring the.
It was the One Piece theme music that was playing on his phone. For real? Yes, bro. Like, they fuck with each other, dog. They do little shit like that, bro.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt. Oda had a lot of respect for
They put some Dragon Ball shit in One Piece, but they'll put some One Piece shit in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, yeah. Oda had a lot of respect for Akira Toriyama, man. A lot.
I'm gonna be real with y'all boys. I noticed that some of the fighting animations, now, I get it. People would say, yo, I ain't gonna lie, One Piece, man, they doing good with the fighting animations, this, that, and the third, right?
Well, recently now, these last couple episodes, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's like some movie type shit.
I'm not gonna disagree on
Alright, so
okay, on some of it I won't disagree, right? And I like the sound that it gives off, like the static sound with explosions.
I'm not gonna lie, some of their fighting scenes, though, they take from other animes too, because when Luffy kicked that nigga,
I was trying to find a way to like
that was a My Hero Academia fucking kick.
But yeah, we got right here. So if Vast War will ensue. So Gunko talks about whoever gets to partner up with the Giants, right? Whoever get.
Was fighting Naruto, and he was fighting the village. That's an animation that they in a lot of.
Okay, let's turn down a little bit. That's the shadow room. We got that over there. So we got damn. Homie ate a lot. Loki ate a lot, and we got Luffy right beside him. Down there, you know. So when it's all said and done, when the big battle is ready to happen on Elbaf, Loki and Luffy will be ready, because they getting well fed and, you know, recovering up, you know. So that's gonna, and it's crazy because they talk about in this
Now I'm not gonna lie. See, Boruto.
they talk about whoever gets the side of the Giants will, you know, definitely, the allegiance of the Giants will definitely win the out, will, you know, have a profound effect on the outcome of this war, which, as you can see here, Luffy is with Loki, metaphorically speaking. You know what I mean? So that's automatic allegiance, because, you know, the Giants will follow. They will follow Loki, especially after uncovering the truth, which we'll talk about soon enough. So, we got Colin saying he's ready to fight, and then Gunko, she's ready to, you know, go through with an attack. All right. So grabs Colin, chokes him out. Ah! Colin! 5,000 brick. Gavot. And then the arrow comes around, and so she speed blitzes. Hello, Gavot, hello. Brooks. So Brooks attack. Okay. And then we got the arrow running up on Nami. Sidekick, right? Take this. Usopp trying to let off another attack. She dodges that. Comes through Ongbok style. Power knee. Damn. So Jinbei gets hit in the shoulder, and Brook gets his head knocked off. Right? Bet. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that arc was.
Wow.
Wait, but whatever. That arc is fine. That's fine.
Usopp getting kneed out. She just skating on her attack. So are the shoes are the shoes like, do they change based on what like, do the shoes change formation as well? Because right here they look different versus right here. They look like some nano, like how Iron Man had controlled the nano machines while he was fighting Thanos, based on what she. Damn, she gets kicked. Nami. That's some crazy work. Crazy work. And how's it looking? You all set up, Killingham? The means of communication. Hold on. The means of communication are also inadequate in Elbaf. No kidding, but it seems like every village and important facility has its own transmission tool. No, Principal Tusk. Corner, nice, hard corner. Damn. Mr. Principal. I can't move. Yes, that's because your body has been slumbertized. It's this big one, right? I've never heard of a transponder's pill bug. Try talking through the transponder snail, Summers. This should send it all across Elbaf. Alright, I'll give it a shot. Damn. So everybody, so Nami's straight though. I mean, Brooke. I mean, Chopper. Usopp right here looks. Usopp looks, yeah, Usopp got hit with that crazy move. Nami's still good. They got hit off the ship though. Damn, they cleared them off the ship. Easy. Damn. Hold on. Killingham just straight drop. Corner, hard corner. Is that the name of an attack? Or I don't know. But my goodness. I mean, he ain't no weakling, obviously. This man's fighting a giant. Damn, son. Yo. Okay. Okay, Killingham. Okay, Killingham. We see you ain't we see you doing work, dog. You putting in work. You ain't even no slouch, bro. So you know, okay. It's whatever. It's a God Knight. So it ain't his ability that got him to rank. He knows how to fight. Just give me a minute first, Killingham. He's almost down. This is the guy who should have died at O'Hara. The former Vice Admiral. Robin, Chopper, don't come out. Stay hidden around the back of my head. Saul, you gotta help. Rescue the children for me. You gotta. Come on, fall forward. And down he goes. Schools, libraries, what kind of peace-loving nonsense is this? You people are warriors. You're going to use the vicious, violent power that once terrified the world in service to us as mercenaries. Isn't that right, King Harold? And then stupid Harold had to go and screw it up. Okay, so there we go. That's the end of chapter 1146, and we get to find out something now, man. That the giants are a secret weapon, bro. They're a secret weapon, bro. Yo.
Yeah, them giants on Elbaf or whatever.
Elbaf. On Elbaf. Yeah,
Pretty
no.
cool. Red ass laughs.
Yeah, right. They do. They do have some weird laughs.
Though, their last run in WWE was alright though.
Who's?
Triple H and Shawn Michaels when they did their last run as DX.
Oh, true, true, true. Yeah, but yeah, no, that's interesting, man. That now we're starting to find out that King Harold was in cahoots with the world government as far as trading off giants as mercenaries. That's what it came down to. So now we know why King Harold was what that's like the whole story behind that. So check this out, right? And Elbath, right?
Well, I just learned about that shit too. I just learned about that shit.
Check this out. So you got the giants, right? The giants date back to probably 3, 4, 5,000 years, right? Because they've been around so long, right? Obviously, just like Attack on Titans, right? Where you have so many, if you have so many giants, you can take over the world type shit. Either you could destroy the world or take over the world. So like in the world of
What, nigga? You know what I said?
no,
I ain't hear you, nigga. What you said, nigga?
Attack on Titan, the sorriest anime ever.
Bruh,
So-
stop smoking crack, bro. Stop smoking that shit, bro.
I ain't smoking shit. You talking about
okay.
Wow.
But King Harold looked like,
Off of how it ended.
hold on, it's a service to us. So he was gonna trade off the giants, but then he decided to create a school.
Really good show, but it ended like shit.
Um,
Really good show.
I think it says somewhere that King Harold was the one that appointed Saul to create a school.
Don't do that, bro.
So
Attack on Titan ended like shit.
I can't believe you.
yeah, man.
I can't believe you. All they did was show you that. Look, the way I actually like it. You know why? Because here's the thing. What happened?
Based on what's going on here, it seems like
I like how it ends. I think he fixed it, and then years after, another war erupts. You know,
You went and looked up the deeper meaning. I would have rather them just let him go, fuck off with whatever he's gonna go fuck up, and come back with himself again.
who
okay,
Aaron?
True. That is true, which is why I say either way it ended, it just goes to show you war and conflict will never end. So let's say he did go do that and come back. A birth of a new race, a new generation would start war and conflict eventually. And that's what the anime was basically telling you, that war is something that will never end, no matter what race you are, no matter if you're labeled as this and you come out on top and your people is the one that's doing it now, like you won. So all of your race, all of your people can now live a peaceful life, right? As at least that's what you think. Years from now, war is gonna erupt.
Didn't he destroy the whole power of the Titan, the Titan ability?
He did, but guess what? Titan ability doesn't stop war,
True.
because a gun can't fire by itself. A human shoots that shit.
Right. So people would.
Conflict and wars are part. Exactly. It's either way, bro. It's like no matter what. And I felt fucked up for Eric because he probably dead and gone, not even knowing. Damn, I thought what I did. Basically like a Thanos, wipe out half of humanity, and guess what?
But he
The other
wasn't
half
doing
is
that.
still gonna.
But he wasn't doing that on some, let's make the world better. He was doing that on some, y'all niggas is the ops. I'm gonna wipe y'all out so my people can live in peace.
Well, no. Well,
It still goes back to, yeah, they can live in peace for like a couple of years, like his generation. Like, say me and you go fight for our, like, the people of our time right now, and we're living, we're good. Next 20,000 years from now, you know, our race is dead. Our generation is dead, and the next generation lives on. And guess what? It's gonna start again.
they're gonna find something to fight over.
I have to rep the nigga, and I'm about to come back and regulate that shit again.
You're gonna be like, what he did? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like, bro, you can't say that shit was ass. Cause, bro, remember when we found out that Aaron was there the whole fucking time?
Listen, I wasn't out. Alright, it's not ass, but it's just like, bro, You had that. You had me. You had me, bro. And then you lost me. Just
True.
like that.
True. I
You
will
had
admit.
me, and then you lost me, bro.
That last
Because
season kind of.
I was like,
What?
yo, this shit lit. When I found out that Aaron, what you call it, Aaron was the one that was whispering to his dad, telling his dad that shit what to do and shit.
Yeah, that shit was
Yo,
good.
I was like, yo, what the fuck?
This fucking.
Yo, I was
It's-
like, yo, this shit is mind fucking me right now, bro.
Yeah, I admit, yeah, it did for real. It did the same
I was
thing.
like, yo, this is lit. This anime is fucking lit. Then the nigga transformed into that big nasty skeleton shit. You start seeing all of them giant ass fucking colossal titans marching. And then the shit just got weird after that, bro. They kept repeating episodes. I'm just like, yo, bro, I'm straight off this shit, bro. Y'all lost me.
Yeah,
Y'all
that
lost
part
me.
right there. As far as that go, in that aspect, yes, you're right, D. It's like the animators, the writers didn't know what the
Y'all
fuck
got
to do,
lazy.
so they was
Y'all
just
got lazy.
they got lazy,
Y'all
yeah.
got lazy.
Yo, that's like right now. Let me explain a scenario in One Piece that's going down right now. Right, quick story. So you got Loki, right? And all right, so you would think, this is like on some with Ragnar and Ragnarok and all of them. You would think it's like some Viking mythology, right? So you would think Loki's dad would technically be like Odin, would be Odin, right? Right. But in this they call him it'd be King Harold, right? They call him King Harold. So King Harold now. So it doesn't really follow the entire.
which is Odin.
Well, no, not kinda.
It's supposed to be.
Kinda. Well, all right.
No, we go to yeah.
So One Piece kind of does follow some of the Norse mythology, but it doesn't follow it right through and through. So there's certain abilities that Odin has, like the two crows that could give Odin like mental and all seeing, whatever. They have those on here, but it's not Odin, and this guy is not getting that. Well, this dude is dead. Loki's dad is dead, right? Now check it. It said that Loki killed his dad, right? But when you look at it, they show a flashback of Loki's dad telling him and Loki's brother that he loves them and he wants them to be the leader of the country, right? So it said that a battle happened and that Loki ended up killing his dad. Loki tells his brother, like, yo, do you honestly believe that? Do you really think that I would kill dad? Based on even the flashback when they showed the dude, Loki's dad, saying like he's looking down at him as kids and he's like, I love you. Generally, you could see the affection for his two boys, right? But why is it said that the son end up killing his dad? You know what I mean? And on top of that, the son actually looked at his brother and was like, because keep in mind, the reason why I'm describing it like that, King Harold ended up having two wives. Because Loki and his brother wasn't born from the same mom. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So they're still brothers, it's just that they have different moms, right? So Loki looked at his brother and he was like, honestly, do you really think I would kill dad? Right? And now we're starting to find out that the world government itself is pissed off at Loki's dad because they were supposed to have a deal as far as trading giants to the world government and use them as mercenaries. Because basically it's saying whoever has control of whoever partners with the giants, they could damn near take over the world because they'll have so much power on their hands. You know what I mean? So the world government wanted to start adopting these giants and basically have dealings with. So it would seem like, okay, King Harold would end up selling out his country to the world government. So probably that's why Loki killed his dad, right? Right? Wrong. The dad, though, instead of, because Elbaf, the land of giants, is known as a warrior race. They're just barbaric and they're all about violence. But King Harold made sure before he died, he asked one of the giants to build a school, and that the entire, like, there should just be a reform in the entire Elbaf country where the giants should no longer fight. They should turn Elbaf into a land where they could start trading for goods. So why before you die you ask one of the giants to build a school and try to cut off all of the founding fathers of the giants, like, lo, we're not on no fighting shit no more, right before the deal goes down with the world government? You know what I mean? Because the world government right now is stating that, yo, they're pissed off at Harold because this whole land that's supposed to be on education and trading for goods when y'all know y'all was a warrior race and y'all was supposed to make this deal go down with the world government for mercenaries, but now in fact you're training these giant kids to be more like, you know, like just not fighting. So now it's like, okay, so wait, why did Loki kill his dad? When you would think, okay, because the dad looked like he's selling out, but now he's backdooring the deal, basically, right?
Who's Loki?
No, his dad, King Harold.
Is that okay? Yeah.
Yeah, King Harold, the one that made the deal with the world government. Because here's the thing with One Piece, every country and nation, they can have a seat at this place called Mary Jo, and Mary Jo is this holy land where once a year there's a meeting there with all of the leaders of the nations to, like, it's like in real life the UN, the United Nations, when all the leaders of the world, they go there to meet. So One Piece has that, but certain people did not have permission, or just they're not affiliated with the world government, so they just can't go to the Reverie. So like Fishman Island, they weren't affiliated with the world government, so nobody from their nation would go to the Reverie. The Giants were the same thing. So it seems like at one point King Harold was like, yo, in order for us to really be a nation, we need to open up our country to the world, which means go up to the Reverie, make dealings with the world government and actually open up our country for goods, you know what I mean, and resources. So he had good intentions, but some point somewhere when he went to the Reverie and he saw the atrocity up there and came back to his nation, he was like, yo, we're not siding with them, because what I saw up there was just straight slavery and brutality, that's what goes on in the Holy Land. They have slaves. They up there basically, like they're up to no good, and you can actually see that because the so-called world government is being led by demons. Feel me? Like they're shape-shifting demons, basically. So they would look like humans, but in fact they're what they call yokais from Japan. They're based on yokais. They're demon form. So that's what it would seem like. King Harold really wasn't like trying to sell out his country, which, I mean, as a leader of a nation, you always want to see good for your country. And King Harold, that's the type of character that it looked like he portrayed. He was a good king. According to the Giants of Elbaf, they all say that he was a good king. You know what I mean? He just have a freaking badass child, which was Loki, because Loki was a natural born disaster, bruh. Loki was he was just unlucky. The day he was born was the day King Harold's favorite horse died. Like, how unlucky is that? The day your son was born is the same day your favorite horse died. And then Loki, on top of that, like as a jit, he would just go across villages and burn them and destroy shit. You know what I mean? Like, of course he's the god of mischief, so he would, do shit like that. So they actually take that Loki from Norse mythology and inserted it into the story. But not everything they went ahead and copied and pasted. So they didn't use like no Odin. Loki's brother is not Thor. It's Hajrudin, which is another giant, which doesn't control thunder. So it's not everything they took from Norse mythology. But just a couple references to make the story good. So like Elbaf itself, it sits on the same thing that that big old snake, Jormungandr or whatever, the one that wraps around the entire world. They got couple like actual realms that are from Norse mythology. What's the place that? Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No. What were you gonna say?
How would you rank, even though it's not finished yet? At least from my understanding, it sounds like the manga isn't even done yet. How would you rank from the first time you watched it up to now, the story behind One Piece? How would you rank it? Like, would you say, yo, this is a good story? Like, yo, like, purpose, why these motherfuckers driven, like, You know, like how we could say Naruto is the storyline for Naruto is amazing.
Yeah. Naruto was good.
It was a damn good story. And you know who started off like that, but then lost me?
Who?
And then I found out that Naruto took the idea from them and just ran with it. Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, really?
Man,
Yeah.
I can't watch that shit.
That's what I heard. It fell off. It was going good, and then it fell off.
I've been trying to I've been seeing people like watch it, and I was like, I can't even find myself to watch it. Like it just don't seem interesting to me, bro.
You just have to have.
That shit.
You gotta have patience, man.
Getting worse. I hear they had some Batiman shit on that shit too. So it's like I really don't want to watch that shit.
Damn. And there's some way up stuff.
Hisoka.
Oh, so what? He was on his Orochimaru shit where he was always seeking Sasuke's body.
Yeah, type shit. But even like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know what they were trying to do with him, but I think with him they were trying to sneak in some undercover Batiman.
I'm telling you, bro.
And they're trying to sneak it in and make you feel comfortable with it because he also had a lust for this one girl that he really wanted. And it's like, man,
Who,
they're trying to
Hisoka?
make it look like, oh, yeah, they try to make it seem like, oh, this one girl that he really loves, and it's like, oh, nah, he's straight. It's like, no. Remember what happened some episodes before that. Don't let them trick you.
So wait, exactly what was he trying to do with Killua and Gon? What was his whole point?
Okay, it's not just Killua and Gon. So here's the thing with Hisoka, when he senses a potential of strength from you, like, ooh, you're a good enough worthy opponent.
Right.
He doesn't want to do anything sexual with you. He just wants to fight you. But the thing is, what that does to him, his reaction is gay. Like, basically, he get turned on because you're strong and he wants to fight you.
So necessarily, it wasn't.
So this nigga get a hard on for fighting.
Hold on, wait.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Wait.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's gay.
Niggas like that. There's niggas like that in real life, bro. Like some niggas in UFC are like that.
Hold on, wait. Because we don't want to mix it. Okay, because I was gonna say I see that he does act a little flamboyant, but now when you say he gets turned on, like you can actually see him having an orgasm as he's fighting this strong individual.
I wouldn't say an orgasm, but like just the things that he say.
Yo, boy, what's good, man? 11:48 should be this Sunday. Let me see. Hold on.
He does. There's a time when he saw that Gon got stronger and he wanted to fight Gon now. He actually
11:48.
made sure the dude that was supposed to fight Gon got fucked up so he could fight
In
Gon.
5 days. So this Sunday, 11:48 is coming out. But we're gonna do 11:47 real quick. I'm just trying to.
Check this. Gon punch this nigga in his shit, rock his shit loose. You know what this nigga said? Instead of like getting hit, being like, "Oh shit, that hurt." You know what he said? And I quote, he said in this tone, "Oh God," like.
Okay, so he gets off on fighting, and it so happens to be. I'm sorry, unfortunately, it was 2 boys only. Because does he say that? Does he act this way with actual grown people as well? Okay. So it's just anybody. It's just. What about women? Does he get this way with women? Has he ever been in a fight with a woman?
I don't think he fight women.
Okay, well, because he's on. Okay, I mean, okay, they probably never created that scenario. So unfortunately, everybody that he has fought was a guy, and you're welcome, man. Hey, Void, don't forget to are you subscribed to the channel? And hey, try to follow me on Twitch too. Okay, please. Thank you, man.
Male that he fought, only one that he think you're worthy enough to give me a run for my money.
A good run for my money. So I'm trying to justify. I'm trying to justify his character.
His character.
Yeah, but I guess there's no justification for the way you act in a fight. No, they just
like, bro. There was a time when I think he called, like he wanted Gon to come see him so he could talk to him real quick about like a fight or something that's coming up. Basically to help him, because in a sense he did help them get better at using their what do you call that shit again? What they call it?
Nin?
Their nin. He helped them out. I'm not gonna lie, he did.
Okay.
he called like Gone and Killer to come talk to him, like come meet me in my room, tell y'all some shit.
Okay.
And they went there, they waiting for him, like, yo, where you at? He's like, oh, I'm in here, bro. They walked over, bro. The nigga butt naked, bro.
Oh no.
Like his front wasn't facing them, but they walked in and you saw his ass and everything. Like, bro, what the fuck?
Okay. That's damn. You can't get no more sus than that, bro. 'Cause you could have just called them. You could have said whatever you wanted to say in a text message, a letter. You could have got the point across.
Put your clothes on. You could have put your clothes on. That's what you could have did.
Oh damn, it's okay. You messed up, bro. You messed up.
And like I said, this how you know these animators. They try to make like, you know, people when they're trying to infuse black in one thing and I show them why it feel like it's cool.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know what's up with people, and they keep like trying to push this narrative. Push
man.
this narrative.
Then make him in love with this lady to make you forget saying no shit like that. And I'm gonna be honest, that nigga is lit as fuck.
That boy playing both sides of the fence. Damn, that's
He
crazy.
almost OP. Like it's hard to dislike him. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I can just like him. Yeah, I'm about to.
Oh man. All right. So listen, before we get on to 11:47, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. Right? Where's the we'll be right back screen? Oh, here it is. Right. And then let's go ahead and put some music on, and we'll be right back.
And I hate that. I hate that he's that wrong. You know what I'm saying? I just texted you, you know, like that crew.
I'm not running, man. Over there. Alright, so we reached back. Alright, we're there again. There again. We still have 2 people on YouTube I watch. Respecting yourself, you know. Respecting yourself, you know. Thank y'all for staying here. We're back. But we got one more chapter. Let's get through this chapter real quick. It's gonna be a speed run. Cause we got some duty we gotta play. Alright, we over here now with it. Alright, so chapter 1147, what we're afraid of. Okay, so we got Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage Volume 32. Damn, 32. Thanked by Rizal, Daimyo of Udon. So is so Udon, okay. We got people celebrating in the background with Who's Who's mask, but I don't see Page One or OT to say they've officially joined. You know, if Yamato actually made some kind of crew or whatever. So okay, stay hidden, Robin and Chopper. I've seen him before. He's a holy knight, huh? They're immortal. You can't beat them. Hide and wait for your chance to save the kids. I guess that means there were 2 survivors of Ohara. The Navy sure did a sloppy job. Okay. So I guess right here he finds out that Saul survived. Alright, so Saul is not okay, so there's Chopper and Usopp is still there, huh? Gonko, you caught the Straw Hat crew then. You gonna take them with us? ... She's thinking about it. Don't be stupid, Summers. Are you 2 trying to make Straw Hat Luffy furious? Let's just fulfill the mission and go home. Well, they know not to mess with Luffy. That's what's up, at least. Poor Saul's been tormented and we let Colin get kidnapped. How could you let this happen, Jinbei? Hold on, that's Nami cussing out Jinbei. Stop shouting. I'm trying to come up with a plan. What are these powers anyway? That chick is scary. I thought I was gonna die. I feel like there's something about that woman. However, maybe it's just my imagination. Okay, so yeah, it's her, the zombie girl. Okay, so Brook right here recognizes Shorty some way, somehow, and we know Brook is 90 years old at this point. Not, you know, that's including from the time he activated his devil fruit. So Brook can go back 90 years dated back, and I'm wondering just how old Gonko is. If at what point did Brook meet her? If he was, you know, with his, because it said that Brook was a part of a battle convoy of a certain nation. So, you know, it's not revealed what nation, but he was a part of a security team, it looks like, right? Okay, that's good to know. So I'm wondering if it's like, if she got her immortality ability, and just how old is Gonko? You know what I mean? Was she a part of the God Valley incident along with Summers and St. Killingham? You know what I mean? So Gonko, she kicks off Brook's face now. Listen up, you, huh? I want you to write songs for me for the rest of your life. You're going to be my slave, huh? What does she know about Brook's music? A celestial dragon who's a fan of Soul King. Sounds like a nightmare of a fan. Knock it off, Gonko. I don't want to fight with one of the 4 emperors either. Let's just do our job and go. I'm quite sorry, young lady, but from the day that Captain Straw Hat Luffy bestowed me my second life, I have been dedicated to no one but him. What if I said I would kill you? I would rather die than live without honor. Wow. Look out, Brook. And she sideways kicks Brook. Oh, what is that? Brooke. Okay, so this is the scene where she feels like some kind of pain in her heart. We don't know what that is, but Brooke, are we good now, Killingham? Yeah, go ahead. Like she got some kind of feeling in her chest after kicking Brooke. And then she continues to stomp him out over here. But what is this? Like, what is? I'm wondering if, like, what kind of effect is going on with her? Because that's you know, kind of strange to see she gets her own panel that shows that. So I'm wondering if it's because of the denial of Brooke, and she's actually getting her heart broken. I don't know how that would have anything to do with Will, but anyway, let's keep going. Check. Can you hear me, Elbath? Come in, warriors of Elbath. Who's that? What message is this? I'm sure you're all busy scrambling to deal with the strange events unfolding around you. That was our doing. I am a dagger sent straight from sacred Mary Joa. I am Summers of the Holy Knights, Craftsman Village, Southeast Sunworld. Mary Joa, so he's from the world government. Why would they do this? Captains, they're sending this message all over Elbath, so they reveal who they are. As I'm sure you've realized all over Elbath. Are the children safe? This is Huntsman's Village, Northeast Elbath. Okay. We have taken 10 of your children as hostages. On top of that, we have reduced an orange-bearded man to a bloody mess for the crime of pursuing us from the school in an attempt to free the children. Okay, so he's talking about Saul. And then he's riding away on. So yeah, there's like, yeah, so he's starting to broadcast, you know, just as what bad guys do, just tell out the secret. He so-called says he doesn't want a fight with Straw Hat, but you just broadcasting all over Elbath. Oh, we here, and we doing bad stuff, but you don't want to have a fight with the Emperor, with a Yonko. You don't want, but you over, like, make it make sense, bro. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I mean, it makes for great panels. You know, we can you know, different views of Elbath, yes. But if you do not, you just said to your other two partners, yo, we ain't trying to pick a fight with Straw Hat, and then proceed to tell everybody in Elbath we here and we're just doing bad shit. We're taking kids and we about to throw them in the fire. Mr. Saul, in other words, while you blithely assumed that someone else was going to do the rescuing for you, the children have continued to march toward the goal. Saul, no. Okay, so they recognize that it's Saul that he's talking about, the orangey hair guy. The game's only getting started. It's just a shame that we can't use video. Can you name all the children who marched out of here? Of course. Then let's let their parents know. Yo, wait, what? We're starting. Oh, damn. My phone bugging. Damn, so she just gonna... Okay, so she knows the name of all the kids. Hey, how come we're just marching along like this? Where are we going? I don't know, but we're already far away. That's not true. This is branch 8. We're on the way back. Yeah, but we can't control our feet. Why can't we go home then? I want to see mommy. I want to see daddy. We're kidnapped. It means we can't see them. Calling straight up, telling them, yo, y'all just So I guess they woke up, but they're under sleep paralysis. You know, like when you wake up, but you're so frightened that you can't move. So homie has an ability that he's using it on her. She's awake, but she can't move. So dude is doing the same ability that he's doing to her on them, because obviously they're awake, but and his ability can, bro, like his range is crazy. Stop whining. I'm here, and unlike you crybaby weaklings, I'm a warrior. Wait, so are these more nightmare creatures, or yeah, these aren't okay. A monster, a ghost, save us, Colin. Yeah. Wait, is that Colin acting like that? He just said he's a warrior. It sounds like they took out Saul. Turn us around. We need to go save the kids. But captains, there's a hole in the who?
Hello, Moto.
In the bulge. Okay, and we've got broken oars. Okay, so the ship's starting to get a wreck. Damn it, what kind of freakish beast is that? I don't know. It's some sort of woman monster. Kinda looks like my wife. Watch out. She's gonna beat you over the head. That other one looks like my wife, huh? Wait, these monsters all came from the children's worst fears, right? And your wife is Bent's mom. That's right. So Bent was asked to imagine what he was most afraid of, and the answer was mommy. Wait, what? That's our worst fear too. Yeah, we can't fight. Our moral is getting hammered. Damn. So the wives, they've made nightmare copies of wives. Cause you know cause you know when a mom gets angry at her child, and somehow, some way they've made the wives way bigger. Cause there's no way that this giant, his wife is this huge. I mean, okay, I get it, Scopper Gavin and Ripley, yes, but I think these are enhanced by the nightmares. They got the big mom effect going though. Hair like fire. You got the summer dress. You know, you got the mom's summer dress. You got this one, like, you know, she was in the kitchen making fried chicken. Mom is in the kitchen making fried chicken. That's the song, right? Oh well. Yeah, but we got some big moms here. That's crazy. We got yeah, so their moral is getting affected because they can't bother to lay hands on their wives. We got Dory, Bragi, what's his name? Omoy. I don't know if the other one. I don't see the other one. They got two other guest characters, but there's usually, so there's two of them. These two guys, Dory and Bragi, and then there's Omoy and another guy. I can't remember his name. Who's that? I'm sorry for always going out drinking, dear. Yeah, I'm sorry for forgetting to take out the trash, dear. Yep, true nightmares. You know how it goes when a woman is angry. Surely a nightmare indeed. I'm sorry for eating the honey cake that was for our guests. Yeah, and they already doing just straight up atrocities when it comes to a woman. Like, you don't eat all the honey cake that was meant for the guests, man. Captains, they're ripping off the island clouds. We're gonna fall, and they surely crashed before they got to Summers. The giant pirate ship has crashed. So much for their bluster. Some of those sleep tids were real beasts. The kids' chances of rescue are dwindling by the minute. Now, Beard Hill Jarul, warrior of legend, it's time for us to talk. You mean Dory and Bragi are down? With no king on the throne, you're the boss around here. You must be joking. The giant pirate Silver just crashed. I hope they're alright. Let's hurry. Our goal here is quite simple, to make you giants our slaves in battle. The next step is to find out how effective these kids will be as hostages. I bet you're all wondering whose kids our 10 hostages are, huh? Our 10 hostages are, huh? So right here we get a close-up we get a map of what's going on. So we got library and school. We got Principal Tusk, Ainge, and Killingham. They're right here. On the way to them, we got I bet you're okay. So we got Frankie and Ripley, but they're over here, closer to where the giant pirates are. So Dory Bragi. Okay, so that ship also had Mr. Ya, aka Gavin. We got Ja Rule way over here. Castle. Okay, so we got the kids. So where is the fire castle? Okay, we got Summers and Gonko there right here. But okay, so Summers is still close to Gonko. He hasn't gotten far. We got the 10 children. They're on the way. Gonko's okay, and the Straw Hats including. Okay, that's where they brought them at. And we got the Rainbow Castle. Okay. So we see where the play is. Alright, we see the setting. These are the names of the children who were kidnapped. First up, Yova. What? So she gave up the names. Yova, my granddaughter's granddaughter. Chief Ja Rule. Next, Scaldi. Is there anything we can do for ourselves? Olav. It's a dream. It's all a dream. That's my grandson, Captain. Oh, yeah, okay. So one of the pirates that went down with the new pirates during Bragi, one of the kids are his grandson. And we got a great granddaughter for Ja Rule. Homegirl just like who like she couldn't just like not say the kid's name. Karen. I always have the worst luck. Okay, Mag. I'm supposed to be strong, but I can't stop. Ronja. Don't worry, it'll all work out. Okay, she got faith. Why did it have to be my child? Okay. Branch 8, right? I'm on my way. Okay, so they gotta get to branch 8. Bent. Okay, damn, that I ain't gonna lie, that branch is so damn. Could you imagine all the other branches and all the other villages? Elbaf is pretty huge for real. Mommy's gonna yell at me. Joanna, at least you have parents. So she got a bit of ancient blood in her because she still got her horns, right? Bjorn, can't at least I be saved? That makes 9. But just now, hoping to save his friends. Did you just say what I think you did, Bjorn? Sorry. A little warrior named Colin showed up to join the group, so that makes 10. What? Colin? Did you hear that, Ripley? Our son's a hero. Now is not the time for... Oh, okay, so what, did she get over... And now our commands. Heed them closely, Elbaf. Oh, okay, Ripley got over there to where the... Cause, yeah, based on where they were, Ripley was really close to where the ship landed. Okay, so Ripley is next to Scopper. Did you hear that, Ripley? Our son's a hero. Yeah, he did try. He tried. He's a warrior indeed. Your school is completely useless in war, and your library is packed full of pointless records of the past. You will burn them down right now and swear fealty to us. If you do not, we will eliminate the brats one at a time. What are they talking about? We know where the kids are. Let's go save them. I want to smash these guys. Okay. You have to make the call, Chief Ja Rule. Me? No, wait, please. It's too cruel. The school is the symbol of Elbaf's current state of peace, and the library is full of Elbaf's ancient history, as well as knowledge of the world saved through the sacrifice of O'Hara scholars. It's a fortune that belongs to more than just Elbaf. Calm down, lady. Like, jeez, relax. No, Robin, you can't. Please, Mr. Ya. You got it. I won't let them do this. Okay, I won't let them do this. Okay, so Okay, so that's 11:47. We got Scalper is on the move, and we got Robin. She's about to just, she can't take hiding anymore. She looked like she's about to go AWOL. So we got spoilers. Let's look at the spoilers real quick for 11:48, which is really good. Let's check it out. Where's the spoilers? Let's see if my thing is up to date. Oh, we're gonna check out these spoilers real quick. So, Homegirl just told out the business. St. Summers is like, oh, calm down, lady. Like, yo, chill. We knew all of that already. That's why we need to burn it down. Ripley, they might. Okay, so the kids are over there. Where's okay? I don't know if, based on the spoilers that I heard, I think Gonko, Scalper. Oh shit. Let's see if they got spoilers up. Hold on. Okay. Oh shoot, we got some crazy spoilers. Okay, we got crazy spoilers. We got pictures now. And Yamato, Ulti, and Page One are off. Okay, we got spoilers. And there's some good ones. So we got what's this? Cover story. We continue with Yamato, Page One, and Ulti are secretly following her while she meets Kowamatsu. Right. But that doesn't look secretly at all. That just looks like, Ulti is bowing her head in thanks, and Page One is following along, and Yamato is, saying her, as she's walking away, she's saying her farewells to Raizo, and I forgot that horse, the gifter, the horse that right. So secretly, I don't know, but Gonko forces Ronia, the girl introduced last chapter, to the cliff's edge, threatening to kill her if the giants don't obey the Holy Knights. Robin versus Summers. Robin appears, uses her powers to break Summers' back, and manifests multiple arms to throw him away. He returns and tries to kill Robin with his thorns, only to discover it was a clone. The real Robin went to rescue the Straw Hats. Okay. Ja Rule orders Ainge to burn War's school to save the children. Summers follows the real Robin and traps her, preparing to attack. But suddenly Gavin appears and casually slashes his hand, leaving him badly wounded, and he doesn't recover. Wait for full summary and better detailed info for the real chapter. Break next week. Okay, so we got chapter The Pilgrimage of Yamato, the Oni Child, volume 33, on the way to Hakamai to return to Kawamatsu, the hat entrusted to me by Otama. Okay, Gonko forces Ronia toward a cliff edge, making the kids tension. Over. You're right above the underworld. Come back, Ronia. This is dangerous. Ronia remains calm. Okay, cause didn't Jinbei put out the fire that the kids were marching to? I think he did. Okay. So that's why they had to detour and do something else. Cause if she has them over the underworld, then it's not about burning them anymore. It's just throwing them off of a high cliff or branch into the underworld. Let's see. Ronia remains calm. Come back. Ronia, this is dangerous. Ronia remains calm, reassuring others. Wait, so there was one child named... Which one of them was Ronia? Where did the kids get injured? It was on 1147? Ronia or Ronja? Because there ain't no Ronia here. Yeah, we need better translation. Ronja. Don't worry, it'll all work out. Okay, so Ronja has to be Ronja. Okay, yeah, Ronja. Remains calm, reassuring others. Everything's fine, no problem. Obviously, that's her. This one here. Ronja. And the way she's already talking, like right now, she's like, don't worry, it'll all work out. So she's definitely probably going to be a Colon pirate. These 10 probably automatically is going to be Colon pirates. But she's definitely the strong-willed one here. Because she's even reassuring them in this new chapter here that, you know, everything's fine, no problem. Gunko tells Summer that the first child is ready to fall. Summer, perfect. Make sure all of Elbaf hears this voice. If in 30 seconds you still haven't decided, I'll drop the first child. Jarul with the peak beard ordered the teachers to burn the school and the library down. The giants respond. Oh gosh, what is that? The giants respond. Hold on. The giants respond that Summers is crazy and that the library contains texts left behind by generations over thousands of years. But some argue that children's lives are more important. Which, yeah, duh. Giants arguing the problem. Oh wait, let's transition this back. Let's see. The giants arguing the problem isn't their demands. It's a decision we have to make to surrender or not to these guys. And others saying it better to save the kids and stop their game. Then it takes us back to Robin saying to Chopper that he needs to stay here hiding and not to fight them. Then Robin saying she can't control herself anymore and will attack. We're hearing Nami saying that even the worst won't take children hostage. Right. So okay, so Robin, yeah, from 1147, Robin actually decides to run out. Ripley, okay, so that was the flashback, because already at this point, you know, Robin already tried attacking Summers. Ripley, Frankie, and the other giants go to save the kids, then split into groups. Okay, Ripley, Frankie, and the giants. Okay, the other giants that fell from the ship, right? The new giant pirate ship, Savar. Summers continues his speech saying, for the simple and clear reason that what we wish to destroy, when you burn the school and the library, make sure not a single book survives. Your culture and your history. Then Robin attacks him using 100 flowers. A fast hand appears and strikes his face. Summers falls face down. Then Robin uses 4 hands to grab his neck and try to break his back. She pulled his neck back and he bleeds from his mouth. Wait. So yes, that's definitely broken back. Robin realizes they can't defeat him. They are immortal. Summers gets back up and fixes his neck. Summers reminds them that 20 seconds remain before the first hostage falls. Usopp thinks Summers is a zombie. Robin holds Summers with her body and jumps off the cliff. Summers, are you trying to kill yourself or what? Your feelings moves me, but I have no desire to join you in the afterlife. Robin, what is... Oh. Okay, Usopp. Robin, what is she doing? Robin, I know full well you're immortal. If your damn invisible thorns disappear, we can save the children. Summers, so you think that by throwing myself into the void, the kids will be out of my power's reach? Ah. Then he attacks her, but it looks like it's a clone. Robin goes to unbind the crew. Oh, okay. So that's where that one stops, and then we get to see is there? Is there more, or so it doesn't talk about this fight that goes on? Okay, no one is watching. Alex, Alvin, Alex. Nah, that's cool, man. Are you subscribed? Because if you are, then at least you're here, right? And 3 others. That no one is watching. Yeah, but we got spoilers though for 11:48. So if you want to know what happened, you can ask. Yeah, no, based on this panel right here that they're spoiling. It's a small panel. Summers, I mean not Summers. Scopper, right, Mr. Yaw. He's using a hockey covered attack with his axe, right? And I don't know if hockey sparks are coming from it or from Summers. It's coming also from Summers' chest, right? But what kind of hockey covered attack is this? Like, to bypass their immortality. That was the topic at hand, right? Like how to bypass their immortality. This is something that Luffy's gonna have to learn to really damage Imu or any of the other, if he ever fights any of the other Gorosei again, much less any God Knight that he's gonna encounter. Probably Shamrock. If he takes on Shamrock, he's gonna need to learn this ability to actually coat his attacks in true Conqueror's Haki. Haki transcends all, so Haki should bypass immortality because Haki is the given key to One Piece itself, which is a very strong will. And as a king with the color of the Supreme King, you should be able to bypass anything that's weaker than you. Going back to Law not being able to create a room to transport Big Mom because at that time his will wasn't greater than Big Mom. So but then later on, going through his awakening, he had a greater will to entrap Big Mom's ability, which was the Soul Sword, which is a manifestation of her devil fruit, but because her Haki itself is different from her devil fruit ability. We got to keep that in mind. So of course his will was stronger than her devil fruit ability, but to actually transport, to have his will exerted through his devil fruit ability, well, which should show the same way, you know what I mean? Because if her Haki is greater than what his devil fruit ability can do, I don't know if it's kind of contradicting, but not really. Wow, interesting situation we got here with what's gonna happen with Scopper doing this hockey coded attack on Summers and actually damaging him and not allowing him to regenerate and recover properly due to bypassing his immortality. So we're gonna 11:48 is gonna be good, but 11:49 is gonna be better because this should definitely talk about what's gonna happen. And we it's crazy that Scopper Gabon now is facing Summers, and if they didn't want to show this chapter any sooner, or if One Piece itself had to go on a break the way it did because the God Valley incident is going to come, and how much do they want to show in the God Valley incident versus what's being revealed in the next 2 chapters coming. You know what I mean? If this Holy Night Summers recognizes Scopper Gabon from the God Valley incident, we know this thing dates back way back. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, man. Really interesting. just as far as like the timing of One Piece, the anime and the manga, how much the anime can reveal versus what the manga doesn't want to reveal as of yet. So this interaction or this counteraction should be interesting, if they actually recognize each other. And even just Brook recognizing Gonko, I wonder how far that dates back. But yeah, 1148 should be good. It's good to see Yamato actually picking up these two under her wing. And oh yeah, I remember that this thing was being said that they are her adopted brother and sister, because Kaido is Yamato's dad, but Kaido also adopted these two as his adopted children, so they're technically brother and sisters, right? So do they actually have the horns though? That's what I want to know. Like, I'm wondering if Homegirl, Ulti, if those are horns, and if Page One actually has horns, because they would definitely favor Oni with Zoan mythical or ancient. I forgot what the dinosaur ability they have is called, but it's a Zoan ability. Some One Piece gaming, right? Well, I wonder what happened, because I know we're supposed to do Call of Duty. Let's see what's up though. Let's find out if we're doing Call of Duty.
Oh, we get a big treat.
Oh, we're still okay. So we're still doing duty. All right. So, hey, YouTube, Twitch, we'll do One Piece.
That's you?
Where? Oh, on the video now.
Oh, boy, forward back.
Oh, my hair, right?
Can't believe it makes a tip with this
Alright, yo, hey, Twitch, YouTube, we'll do some One Piece gaming next time. I guess when we do the actual, when we do 1148, we'll do some One Piece gaming there. So, yeah, one love, peace, deuces.